What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to a new edition of the 1216 podcast reaction section. As you can see by the title of the video, we are getting into the One Piece live action official trailer. So you saw 12 and I, we reacted a couple of weeks ago to the teaser trailer. I believe that's what it was called, teaser trailer, whatever it was. It was a trailer for it, but it wasn't the official one. So me and 12, we reacted to one of the first one that came out at the end of one of our podcasts. I forgot exactly which episode, but we obviously did a reaction to it. It looked, it looked good for what it is. It's obviously going to be hard when you're trying to translate anything from anime into live action, just because animation wise, you can do literally anything with no problems at all, just because it's animation. It's not live. It's not practical effects, CGI type of all that kind of stuff. It's just straight animation. That's all you're doing. So it works out perfectly. It works out fine with no matter what you're trying to do as far as character designs, their moves, all that kind of stuff. So like Luffy, Gatling, punching real fast, or the pistol, stretching his face, all that kind of stuff. It's super easy to pull off in animation. But trying to translate that to make it believable, make it look realistic, in live action is gonna be kind of difficult to do. So I'm not really expecting a like copy paste type of situation, coming from straight anime stuff to just like pasting it straight. What goes on in the anime, just taking it from that and just putting it in the live action. So I know there are gonna be some kind of tweaks and changes that they have to do to make it work. But I'm here for it. I'm just super excited. I'm super ready to see it. I know, like I said, I know it's not gonna be as good as the anime, obviously, because there's limitations to what they can do. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see it. I will probably be doing reviews for episodes and whatnot when it does end up dropping and whatnot. Either I'll do that or me and 12 might do that on the podcast. Because it's going to be on Netflix, it might all drop at one time. So we might just go episode and give our feelings about it. We probably just sit and watch it all straight through when it drops, but give our feelings episode by episode, or we might just do a complete review of the series. Either I'll do that or we'll do it together. We haven't talked about it, so we'll figure that all out when the time comes. We still got about a month left because it comes out August 21st. It's July 22nd as of recording. So, about a month to figure all of that logistical stuff out. But I'm excited for it. I've seen, some people saying some stuff about it online and whatnot. But like I said, I can take stuff for what it is. I'm not expecting it to be as good as the anime, just because you can't do exactly what's going on in the anime, because I've seen people talk about it. One person in particular talking about it and kind of throwing shade on it and whatnot and everything. But like, hey, it is what it is. I'm here for it. I'm not gonna get too detracted by the fact that it's live action or whatnot. So take it for what it is. Looking forward to seeing it. Without further ado, let's go ahead get to this reaction. That's gotta be Roger.
Well, fame, power. I found everything this world has to offer. Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
That's gotta be Garp.
So what do you say? Are you with me?
Hell no, that's the male birds.
Why would anyone want to be a pirate? Just the best thing.
Alvita ship.
Wind in your back. Salty sea air. A loyal crew by your side. It's ready!
Oh, yes!
We are the Straw Hat crew. We're heading up to the Grand Line.
A treacherous stretch of ocean with bigger islands, bigger pirates.
And that's where we're gonna find the One Piece.
You've been making enemies everywhere we go.
Okay, Buggy! Let's go!
Luffy, they are hunting you.
Guys, save your ass.
What? I saved your ass.
Oh, that's apart!
You have to excuse them. They're idiots.
This crew, our crew, can handle anything.
That's Bellamir's grave. Arlong!
I'll do you the kindness of killing you all together.
Oh, no.
You're my captain from now until the end.
Oh, this scene! We gotta get the walk!
With my friends.
What's so special about you?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. And I'm
gonna be king of the pirates. Let's go!
I didn't know there were so many pirates.
Alvita.
It's terrible.
Kobe!
Where's my face?
Oh man! Oh man! Oh yes! 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 All right, y'all. All right. I'm super hyped by that trailer. As you can see, I'm really excited for this to come out. With this one, we gonna go ahead, switch it up, and get into the breakdown screen. Yeah, man, I'm super excited about this. Let's go ahead, get into this breakdown. All right, y'all. Trailer. Listen. The first trailer didn't really do that much for me to get like super excited about it. It was really a teaser. It was kind of touching on kind of stuff and whatnot that they were gonna get into and whatnot when the series actually drops. This trailer, it was a trailer, bro. I'm just blown away. I'm truly blown away by the scenery, the stuff that we've seen in the animated world, but like how they've like made it look real, like realistic, like the Baratier Alvita ship, the Going Merry. Just listen, it looks really, really, really good. A lot better than I expected. Because you know how, and like I said earlier, anime doesn't like really translate that well to live action stuff, just because of the stuff that you kind of have to be able to pull off as far as the designs and how it looks, and to try and make it feel realistic. Basically everything from this trailer, as far as scenery and all that kind of stuff, the ships and buildings and people, all of that, it all looks legit. It looks great. The only kind of gripes that I think I had during the trailer, Arlong, yeah, me and Bag talked about this before I ended up watching the trailer. We talked about it because I just slid on him earlier today, so we kind of talked about it. Obviously, him not giving me any spoilery stuff because I said I was going to do a reaction to it. But he was like, yeah, Arlong, when you see Arlong, bro, you going to be like, hey, the trailer, he was like, I was digging the trailer all the way up until I see Arlong. I think my reaction is kind of like that as well. We'll see, based on it. You can let me know in the comments if mine was kind of like that. My reaction, like super, super hyped. And then we see Arlong. And then I think I was like, no. Like, because he kind of looks bogus, but, trying to pull off the whole fishman type thing. Like I said, I give it, it is what it is. I'm not going to judge it too harshly. That's really hard trying to make him look like that, you know what I mean, to try and pull off the whole Arlong look. If I'm not mistaken, the story is kind of going to be changed a tad bit, because if I recall correctly, when we were watching the trailer, it looked like one of the fishmen that is under Arlong's crew was actually at the Baratier. I don't think that they were at Fishman Island. By the looks of it, it looks like they were actually at the Baratier with the I don't remember his name. The only fishman names I remember is Arlong and Hachi. But the one who had like the blades on his elbows and they kind of went out like way longer, it looked like he was the one who was at the Baratier going up against Sanji. So maybe stuff got changed around just a tad bit, because like I said, you can't copy and paste it directly, but maybe a couple of stuff has been changed a bit. Like I said, I'm not really I'm here for the ride, you know, for the journey, like all One Piece fan. If you're a One Piece fan, you know it's about the journey. So I'm here for their journey and what they do as far as the live action stuff. Just, man, certain moments and whatnot that you get to see. So you get to see the barrel in the middle of the ship. So I'm assuming we're going to get to see Luffy bust out of that. We get to see Kobe or whatnot when they were in, I forgot exactly the name of the island, but that's the island where they end up saving Zoro. You get to see some of the other bounties on the wall. I forgot exactly who all's bounties were up there, but I know the last one that they showed, if I'm not mistaken, the last one they showed was Bellamy. So at some point we'll get to see Bellamy. Just like I said, so it's kind of out of order because we don't see Bellamy until way later, until like right before Skypiea. So yeah, stuff was probably gonna get changed around, moved around a bit, but I'm really here for the journey. Kobe looked great, even though he was just at the very end. He looked great. He really looked like they ripped him out of the anime and put him in the real world. So he looks good. Luffy is growing on me a bit about how he looks and whatnot. The animation, it looks a lot better than it did in the first trailer. Even the Gum Gum Gatling, it was kind of, you know, it wasn't all that great. I feel like it'll be touched up a bit more, and there's only a certain level that I believe that it'll be able to get to, and I'll just be fine with it. Because even in the anime, it's really just him swinging his arms, and you don't really see much, you know, just the hands kind of going, and then the darkness kind of where his arms would be going like really fast and whatnot. So, you know, I can push past that. I can live with that. Buggy's chop ability, that was pretty cool to see, like in live action. So seeing all of his body break apart and like spread everywhere and go crazy and whatnot. Mihawk looked really, really good. The sword and whatnot. So can't wait to see him. Got to see Shanks, so we'll see the scene where he uses hockey and scares off the sea, what the fuck are they called? The sea beast, I can't even remember the name of the Sea Kings, the Sea King. So he scares off the Sea King from the island and whatnot. So that's gonna be cool to see. Just the formation of the crew, fucking Luffy doing his painting of the Jolly Roger and whatnot. And then Usopp, I'm assuming, is going to go ahead and fix it. And they're going to be, you know, the straw hats, but it's going to be the legit straw hat logo. Like, just so much stuff. We got to see Luffy put the hat on Nami, so we're going to get to see the walk in live action. Like, man, it's just so much stuff with this that I'm really looking forward to. I can take it for what it is. Like, I keep saying that because a lot of people are still complaining even after this trailer dropped, and they still have complaints about it. Like I said, it looks great. It really, really looks beautiful. And if you're gonna let a couple of things, like a couple of things that I said was Luffy's Gum Gum Gatling, and then fucking Buggy with the chop ability, and then Arlong and how he looks. Like, if you're really gonna let stuff like that detract you from watching it, or is gonna make you talk, you know, shit about the live action or whatnot, just don't even fucking watch it. Like, if you have problems with it, just don't watch it. I'm not trying to be online and see y'all constantly complaining about it. Like, now if it turns out it's really like garbage, then fine, so be it. But from what this looks like, from what this trailer looks like, and you really only finding like 2 or 3 things to pick out that you don't really like, yeah, this looks like it's gonna be really, 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 really good, with Oda being kind of involved with what all is going on with it and everything as well. Like, I'm really here for it. I'm really here for whatever they have to show us. Not sure how long it's gonna be, how long the first I'm guessing like first season is gonna be, maybe like 10 episodes or something like that, 8-10 episodes, because it's Netflix. So I wonder how far they'll be able to cover. It looks like they'll be going all the way up to Arlong Park. So that's at least that means we'll be covering where we see Luffy for the first time, where he busts out the barrel and he meets Kobe. We'll see him with Zoro and saving Zoro. We'll see Nami at some point join, because then they end up going to Usopp's island. Well, they go up against Buggy, which we ended up seeing them in the tent and whatnot. So it'll be Luffy, Zoro, and Nami going up against Buggy, and then we go on to Usopp's island. And I believe that was Mary, I believe, the dude that we saw like standing in there that kind of look like a sheep and whatnot. I believe that's Mary who takes care of Kaya, so we'll end up seeing her at some point as well too. So we'll get Usopp, and then from Usopp we'll move on to Sanji, and then from Sanji we'll move the Barate, which we did end up seeing. So from there we'll end up moving to Arlong Park, which is where Nami will officially join the crew. So there are at least four different islands that we'll have to get to. 1, 2. Three islands technically, 4 different places. 3 islands we'll go to, because the Barate is a ship, not an island. So we'll go to, I forget the name of the island where Zoro is, but we'll essentially go there where Morgan's is, Kobe, Helmeppo, all of that. We'll take care of that. Then from there to the place with Buggy, the carnival, the tent, the town. So maybe we'll see Shushu and the guy, the mayor of the town. So maybe we'll get to see them. So you go from there, then you end up going to Usopp's island. So you find out all the stuff that's going on with him and whatnot. So he ends up joining. They get to marry. They go from there to, I'm guessing, the Baratier, which is where they'll end up picking up Sanji. We'll probably meet Johnny and Yosuke maybe. And then fucking Nami ends up jetting, so she'll leave. That's how we get sent to Arlong Park. So maybe it'll follow it kind of like that, but with different stuff kind of maybe moved around in it, but it'll probably follow the same kind of flow from the timeline of events of how they all join to the events and whatnot that they take on. So then from the Baratier all the way to Arlong Park, and it'll probably end after Arlong Park is done, or they might get up to Logtown right before they head off to the Grand Line, which that's probably where I think it'll end, with them at Logtown right before they head off to the Grand Line. That's probably where it'll end, with them maybe making it there or going up, and then they'll just end it there. And then when they come back, they'll be going down, and then it'll go from the whole Laboon, Crocus stuff all the way to Alabasta. So like, I'm super, super excited to see how they do this live action. It looks so much better than I predicted it or could have imagined that it would look, just because of the whole animated live action translation. But man, y'all, looks like we'll be eating good with this, and it looks like we'll finally be getting a good live action anime adaptation. So yeah, those are really all my thoughts on it. Super excited. I keep saying it. I'm super excited. Like, after seeing this trailer, I'm really excited for it. The first one, I was, kind of like, I'm going to watch it regardless because it's One Piece, you know how me and 12 are with One Piece, but I was going to watch it regardless. After seeing this trailer, I'm sold. I'm in. I'm ready for, August 31st when it drops. I have it in my phone already, so if I'm saying the date wrong, I do apologize. But I believe it's August 31st. But whenever that drops, that's all I'm going to be doing. I'm watching that all. It'll probably drop on like a Friday or something, so I'll end up watching it all on Saturday, just straight through. So those are all my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments, whether you like it, whether you dislike it, what things you did like from the trailer, what things you didn't like from the trailer. It is what it is. I know not everybody's going to like it. It's okay. I understand. You like what you like what you like. You don't like what you don't like, and it is just, it is what it is. So like I say, or like I'm trying to say, thank you all for making it this far, because that means you've watched from beginning to this point in the video. Really helps out the video if you're watching the whole thing, or even if you just put it up and just let it run. If you did enjoy it, or if you may not have enjoyed it, but you do want to help support the channel, get a video a like. You want to see more stuff from the 1216 podcast, hit that subscribe button. You want to get notified every time we drop something new. That way you don't miss out on anything when it comes out. Hit that notification bell, and I will see y'all in the next one.